So hello guys, my name is Ricardo and welcome to my channel. I'm coming to you from a different kind of vibe, different kind of location. And I'm not in my house anymore right now for the moment, and I'm just here to talk to you because I don't know, I'm surrounded by nature and I just wanted to talk to you. And I don't have my professional microphone with me, so if there's wind and there's noise, please to excuse me. But there's something that I've just learned and realized. There's something I've been struggling with, and I know you are struggling with the same very thing right now. And that's, how to deal with people who just tries to come every day in your life to provoke you, or try to pull you back to the old you, or just to pull you out of character. I'm here to explain to you why these people exist and what you can gain from being around people like this, because the enemy sends people and God uses the enemy to build our character, to withstand certain things in our lives. And I just wanted to tell you something. I've been struggling for a long time with loving people. I love people, but I'm trying to love people like Christ. And to my understanding, I was surrounded by people that would always just make me issues, problem, try to draw me out, just try to pick on me every single time. And in the beginning, it was difficult because I'm human, I'm still human, and I didn't understand why I had to go through this. And it's like, God, why are you allowing this? And God, what am I, why is these people like bothering me? Why they're trying to, plotting against, they were just going against me. They're just provoking me basically for me to act out a certain character. And I'm not here to pretty up things or make things look as if, it was all smooth sailing. There were one or two times where I kind of had to let them know that, hey, listen, we ain't gonna do this. And I kind of raised my voice, and and it's like, it makes me feel so bad afterwards, to the point where that's what the enemy wants me to do. He wants me to beat myself up and feel guilty about what I've done, and think about what I've done and stress myself about what I've done. And the Lord has literally made me understand that, listen, those very same people that the enemy sent your way to basically torment you then, or provoke you, or to make you act out of character. But somehow you had to learn to understand, what? I'm not dealing with the physical right now, I'm dealing with something spiritual. And I had to learn that, and how I dealt with that when I realized that, hey, this is more than just the physical person, because I'm nice to you, I'm kind to you, but somehow you're still just making me problems, and you just still somehow just want to make me problems, as I basically say, problems, everyday problems, And I realized that, I started praying for these people. I started to pray for these people, and I started to genuinely, pray for them, and I genuinely felt sorry for them. And it turned from anger and frustration with them to me starting to pray for them that they may be delivered, or something like that. And it's like I realized that what I've been asking God to do for me was literally what I got during this tests and trials with these people, because I literally don't feel the way I used to feel in the beginning towards them. I genuinely love them. I genuinely just want them to know who Jesus is. And no matter what they do now, it doesn't affect me. No matter how much they try to do whatever they do, I take it as a joke. And it's not that I'm a pushover, you can just do that or disrespect me. That's not what I'm saying. It's like the things that used to bother me, or the way they used to do certain things to me, and it would take a toll on me to want to go around them, those things doesn't matter anymore, because I have learned to understand that I've been asking God to teach me how to love like him. And despite how wicked people are in this world, like I used to be, God loves us despite it all. And if I'm praying to love people like Christ does, and he's going to put me in a situation where I have to learn to love them like he does. And that's what I've gotten. I've gained that from these experiences I've been going through for the past couple of months. And it's like, wow, now I get the revelation. Now I understand why God didn't do anything about it. It's like, it's not like I was telling God to, fire and brimstone them or kill them or something like that. But it's like, God, just don't let these people bother me today. Don't let them, and God turned it around to the point where they don't bother me no more. They don't bother me no more. And they just want to, they have no other choice but to be kind and nice with me now, and have that level of respect towards me now. And it's like, God, now I get it. Now I understand why I had to deal with all of that. So I'm here to tell you, if you're going through that, pray. Pray about it. Go in the spirit. Go in this pray in the spirit and pray against those spirits behind those people. I promise you they will leave you alone. If you try to do it in your own strength and in the physical, you're only going to build, more problems, more issues. But if you handle it from a spiritual perspective, I promise you they will fade away, because the spirit will understand that you're in the spirit fighting them in the spirit. So they're going to have to eventually leave you alone. And God is building your capacity. God is building your strength. God is building you during these trial and these tribulations that you're going through. These are what builds you. This is what builds your character to be like Christ, because he went through some things, but he still loved the people. He still went on the cross for them. So you have to learn that you can't just love people or people who are nice to you if you want to love like Christ. You get what I'm saying? So I had to learn that. Oh, it's not the people who are nice to me alone I have to be nice with, or this is who I am 24/7 with everyone. It's not that you have access to me. It's not that I'm letting anyone in my space, but I still respect you as a human being, and I still love you as a human being from a distance. You don't have to be in my life. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be on the phone with each other, but I respect you and I love you. And this wasn't always the case, because I'm still human and I didn't have the revelation and understanding as to what I was dealing with. I'm just a human being, and I'm just like, hey, just chill. Don't push the buttons too far, because I'm quiet and humble, I can go there with you. But I've learned to not go there with them, because I realize what the enemy is trying to do, and I realize what God has done for me by using the enemy, or allowing the enemy to think he's doing something in my life, until I get the revelation of, okay, got it. So I'm here to encourage you. If you're going through that, knees, all right? On your knees, trust in the Lord, pray about it, come against it. And I have another video that I will be making in terms of how you pray against these things. I've had other people in my life where, these are literally my enemies, and we have enemies all around, but these are literally my enemies, and they try to come up against me, in my daily life, and I had to respond to them in the spirit. And when I respond to them in the spirit, and I get visions of me and them in the spirit, and I deal with it on a biblical basis, in the natural, it all changes. So if you want to hear about that video or those testimony, let me know and I'll make that video soon. But I just want to tell you that, just trust God, all right? Trust him and allow him to do what only he can do, and that's fight the battle for you, all right? God bless y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. That way you can learn a thing or two. But before I go, I want to show you my beautiful view, all right? So that's it. And if my audio is bad, if my audio was bad, bear with me, all right? I think the security is coming for me. But let's just record this to see. Okay? Yeah, let me just record this to see. Bonjour. Comment? J'ai pas compris. Tu fais quoi?
Oui.
C'est une vidéo. Je fais une vidéo, c'est pour ça.
Vous avez demandé l'autorisation?
Non?
Vous demandez l'autorisation si vous pouvez.
Ah, d'accord. Ok, pas de souci. Merci.
De rien. Donc vous demandez d'arrêter.
Ok.
Merci.
Merci. Où je demandais ça?
Pour ce genre de choses, il faut s'adresser au niveau de la direction du centre commercial.
Ok.
Vous repassez demain matin.
Ok.
Vous demandez l'autorisation et après, ils vont nous avertir au possible comme ça.